slowly come onto your hands and knees. Hands right under the shoulder, knees under the hip, and then arch your back into your cat position. Dropping your tummy, come all along the spine into your cow. Flowing with your breath, exhale up, curl your toes. Inhale, drop your tummy, and then look up at the end. Exhaling up into that arch, pressing onto your hands. Inhaling into your cat. Up, and then slowly drop the tummy as you move along the spine and look up at the end. Point your toes and then lift your right arm and left leg. Inhale, left arm and the right leg coming up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, give yourself a nice long stretch. Exhale down. Breathe in as you're lengthening. Exhale as you're lowering. Inhaling up and then down. Make sure that your arm, your torso, and your leg is a straight line. As you're breathing in, exhale, hands under the shoulder, knees under the hip, in the center. Breathe and down. Last one. And this time pull the elbow and the knee under the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly pull it under, curving the back. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curve the back. Breathe in and exhale out. Slow and controlled movement, switching sides. Find balance as you lift and lengthen, then round and pull underneath. Inhale, exhale, mobilizing the spine. 3, long reach and round. 4, pull it together. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen before you place your hands and knee down. Now start circling your hip. Mobilizing the lower back area. Start with small circles, then make the circles bigger and bigger, moving the hip towards your heels and sides and forward. Go the other way, reversing the circle, maybe activating the upper back as well. Do whatever feels good when you're rounding. Then settle down on your heels, reaching forward with the fingers. Coming back again into the center, flow back and forth. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arch the opposite way and push back. Keeping the knees apart, toes, big toes together, and then slowly flowing with the breath, waving, inhaling and exhaling. Now let's go the opposite way. So inhale, look up, and then move slowly back down. Inhale, claw the fingertips as you lift your head up. Exhale, relax. Coming back, the knees under the hip, and then walking them away towards the end of your mat. Extend your arms to the front of your mat into your puppy pose. Your hip stays right above the knees. Then you slowly bend your elbows and bring your palms together into a prayer position. If it's not comfortable, just reach the arms back before you come into the center position. Hands apart at the side of your mat. Right arm reaching up towards the ceiling, inhaling, opening the chest. Exhale the arm underneath, threading the needle, looking towards the fingertips. Let's flow with the breath 2 more times. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, arm across and down. Final movement, you place your shoulder onto the mat. Then you extend the other hand to the front before you circling it back, touching onto your lower back or even across the back, reaching for the opposite thigh. As you move back to the center, I'm going to take it to the other side. Now modifying the thread and the twist, you don't reach up towards the ceiling. You can keep your hand behind your neck, bending your elbow. You can still open your chest as you inhale and twist upward. And then exhale, pull the elbow under the torso. Inhale, reach. And exhale, now full thread. Shoulder going down onto the mat and the other arm forward, fingertips towards the very front. Before you circle, roll the shoulders back as you bring your arm across the body or place your hand onto your lower back. Try to bring the sit bones onto your heel. Then both arms reaching forward before you start walking them to the left. If you can, cross the palms on top of hands on top of each other. And from the center, make your way to the other side. Breathing here and exhale back onto the center. Slowly start lifting the knees off the floor and then easing into your downward facing dog. Do a couple pedaling, one leg extended, one heel going towards the mat, the other knee bent. Maybe even rotate your hip, bending the knees and bringing them across. So whatever feels good, as many times as you want before you hold still in your downward dog. Anytime you need to rest, you go into your child pose. From there, coming onto your tummy. We go side to side to release tension from the lower back and then lift your chest up, pointing your toes, keeping your glutes and lower back soft and relaxed. Elbows under the shoulder, working on the neck with twisting the head and bowing it. And then as you pull your hands under the shoulders, you lift your chest into your baby cobra or cobra. If it's too much for your lower back, stay with your Sphinx, whatever suits your condition. And push yourself back, walking the hands closer to the knee, arching, sitting onto your heel and slowly rolling up. Hands onto your lower back. Inhale, opening the chest, looking up. Exhale, coming into our baby camel. Open the knees, hands staying on the lower back. If you're more advanced, you can slide your hands down to your glutes or the back of your thigh, or even reaching for your heels. Make sure you squeeze your glutes and push your hip forward as you open the chest. Moving on to our back, nice and slow, roll yourself down. Placing your arms by your side, bringing your heels close to your glutes, feet hip width apart, rolling up into your shoulder bridge. Now again, if you're more advanced, you might want to interlace your fingers and place your arms under the back. If not, just keep your arms by your side. Lift the hip high and then breathe. As you slowly lower down, you're going to rest the back for a breath and then add some gentle pelvic tilts. So instead of coming up high, you can stay nice and low, working the lower back area. Then you either go up high or stay low while you bring your arms overhead. Choose your level, whichever feels good, staying low or bringing your bridge up nice and high. Make sure you roll down vertebrae by vertebrae and then pull your right knee to your chest, followed by the left, to ease and relax the lower back, both knees in, and extending legs and arms. Give yourself a full body stretch.